Hi, I'm Rob Barrett, owner of Barrett Made. We are an architecture and construction firm based out of Portland, Maine. We design and we build everything from a residential project to a commercial project.
If clients are really interested in being a part of the design team and the construction team, we like to encourage them to be really collaborative and work with our design team to create something that works for what they have in their mind. They came to us with that initial idea, so the more we can get them involved, I think the better end result we'll have.
For the past year and a half, millions of Americans have been working remotely and are thinking about their surroundings in a whole new way. Many people who chose their community close to their office can now work from anywhere, and that changes everything. On this season of Places and Spaces, we'll discuss the pressure this has put on our real estate market, but also discover new opportunities and celebrate Maine's history, creativity, and sense of community. Hi everyone, I'm Connor Clement, your host of Places and Spaces. We have a great season planned. We're going to take you all across the state. Here are some of the faces and friends that will be joining us along the way.
Hi, I'm Rob Barrett of Barrett Made, and I love Maine because I have a young family and we get to go out and explore the wilderness of Maine and go hiking. Like yesterday, we were in Rangeley and we hiked some mountains and saw the sights, and in the afternoon we made it back to our camp in Newcastle and went swimming in the ocean. So you can't beat that.
For the past 16 years, I've worked at corporate companies, and 3 months ago I joined Mainstream Real Estate Company, and I left that corporate world because this company is spectacular.
I'm Dot Ollier. I'm a real estate agent with Remax Riverside. I'm also a part-time farmer. We paint, we hay, it's a busy life.
I'm Britt Vitalius. I grew up in Maine, sailing up and down the coast with my family and hiking and skiing in the mountains. I moved away after college, but came back 15 years ago to raise my family here and just enjoy everything Maine has to offer.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this episode of Places and Spaces. Our travels begin here on Main Street in Saco at the Mainstream Real Estate Headquarters. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, Erin, and what a summer we have had. This summer there's been a lot of disappointed buyers missing homes, but good news is that's changing. As we go into this fall market, we're seeing some negotiations between buyers and sellers. There's a little bit more inventory coming on the market, and I think it's going to change for the buyer's market the rest of this year.
So let's talk about Saco. I love Saco for so many reasons, but here is your headquarters. You're from not too far away. You live and work here.
Saco is great. I love it. One of my goals was opening the office being on Main Street, the walkability to restaurants, the barbershop across the street, these train station. We're close to the beach, but if we want to get away, we can just go a couple miles west and have more of the countryside.
And so we're going to talk about that. Another town that you are building in, and also part of this school district, is Dayton.
That's correct. Literally 10 minutes away, a couple miles away. You get a little bit more bang for your buck, but people kind of forget about it. But it has the same benefits if you have kids in the school system as Saco.
So we'll go check that out. How is it? And we'll talk about how it's been to build, because right now it's a little stressful for builders as well.
It's very stressful. It's been a process. I've learned a lot though. All
right, we'll hear more about it. We'll you got some cornhole here.
Yeah, should we play?
Cool. Yes, well, let's try. See what you got.
All right, here we go. Nothing but net.
All right, I get really into this.
There you go.
Thank you. So here we are now at 31 Gould Road in Dayton. A beautiful drive over, Adam.
It is literally just a 12-minute drive from downtown Saco, out of the hustle and bustle. And here we're right off the main road, set back on 2 acres, wooded acres, so it's pretty private.
Yeah.
And really could be good for anyone to enjoy looking for a new home.
All right, well, we're excited to see the end final product, but right now we are
right in the front door as we come in.
All right, so we're walking in here, set the scene.
Yeah, so we're in the front foyer. Right across from us is a huge living room. We're gonna have cathedral ceiling, so it's really gonna bring that wow factor. Custom kitchen, and on the back over here, dining room with sliding doors leading out to a private backyard.
So beautiful. Let's take a moment to show everybody some progress photos. Congratulations, Adam. I know it was not an easy process, but a buyer out there is going to love this new home.
Yes, I hope so.
And it's a great area. There's so many beautiful farmlands. Right around the corner, you are going to introduce us to Harris Farms.
Great vegetables, great goodies to have, meats, but my favorite thing is corn on the cob.
Well, Brooks just started eating corn on the cob, so let's go get some.
Let's go.
I'm Rachel Harris of Harris Farm. Welcome. We are a multi-generational dairy farm in Dayton, Maine. We sell glass bottled milk in lots of different funky flavors: chocolate, blueberry, orange, coffee, strawberry. We also sell our own grass-fed beef and veal. We sell our own seasonal vegetables in the summer. We're very famous for our sweet corn. In the fall, we offer pick your own pumpkins. And in the winter, we open our property up to cross-country skiing. And we offer 25 miles of groomed ski trails in the winter. For those of you who have never skied before, we do offer rentals. We rent cross-country skis, skate skis, and snowshoes. Whatever level you're at, we can accommodate you. Dayton is an awesome town. We're very rural, but yet we're close to a lot of population, so it's really great for our farm. People love to drive out here and get away from the towns and cities. It's a great community. I love all my customers, and they're the ones that go out of their way to come here. Most of my customers are within a 20-mile radius of the farm. It just makes my day to see all my customers going out of their way to buy stuff that we produce. We hope to see you soon, whether it's summer for our great sweet corn or vegetables, year-round for our milk and grass-fed beef, or in the winter to go skiing, or maybe a little of both, because we are a four-season farm. So hope to see you soon.
All right, Aaron, welcome to the farm store. And say hi to Dixie.
Hi, Dixie.
Adam, it's good to see you. Welcome to the farm store.
It's good to be here.
Check out all the fresh vegetables, the milk.
Yes, the flavored milk, yum. We'll check that out. And I heard you've got some honey and Maine maple syrup. We're gonna come back next year for the Maine maple weekend. Yeah. And we've got our beef over here.
Grass-fed beef.
And before we leave, we must get the sweet corn, I hear.
Yes, there's lots of sweet corn on right now.
Come on down, everyone. All right, well, we have to get some sweet corn for dinner tonight. Thank you so much, Adam, for introducing us to this place.
Absolutely, it was a great day, and thank you so much, and see you soon.
At Skowhegan Savings Bank, we help businesses by our approachability and our out-of-the-box thinking. A lot of our team of commercial lenders are business owners themselves or have been business owners in the past. So they know how it feels to be on the other side of the table talking about how to increase revenue or grow their business or look to finance certain assets that they need to buy. And as a team, we can create that solution. People would be able to look us up at skowhegan.com. We have a full list of our commercial lending team. Their contact information, their email, their phone number is listed right there. And please give us a call. We're excited to have a conversation and talk about how we can help grow your business.
Maine is such a special place to me, and I really enjoy exploring from the coast to the country. Selling real estate for me goes beyond the transaction, and if you've considered selling, I'd love to just sit down with you, put a plan in place that really makes sense to meet your real estate and financial goals in the future. So check out our website or give us a call. We would love to hear from you.
Welcome back, everyone. Aaron took you guys to Harris Farm in Dayton. Now we're up here in the county, beautiful Presque, Maine. We're gonna meet up with our friend Sean from Maine Honda Dealers, who's once again gonna co-host this episode with us. We're gonna head downtown to check in on the Northeastland Hotel and see all that they have going on. We're gonna speak to the man behind the project, and then we can't hit the road without getting some good lunch. We're gonna stop at one of the staples right in the heart of town. Hey, Sean, how are you?
I'm well. Welcome to the county.
Thank you for having us. Good to be here. I haven't been here since I was younger, man. It's great to be back. Beautiful day. Can't wait to check out your new dealership.
Come check it out.
So, Sean, I mean, this is a pretty good sized lot, big building, a lot of space.
Yeah.
What did this used to be?
This used to be a press clipping service. So celebrities want to find out what was going on about them, what people were talking about. And this is where it happened. Now we have Google, so they can figure it out pretty easy.
Exactly. So from celebrity gossip to a new car dealership, how many square feet are we talking here?
We're talking 28,000 square feet.
Wow. Let's go check it out.
Come on in.
All right.
Well, welcome inside. We're sitting here. This is a substantial upgrade from where we're at. We have 4,400 square feet in our entire dealership to just the showroom area here is 6,000 square feet.
It looks good so far, and you guys are also doing service here too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have 13 service bays in the back, and this is going to be an enormous upgrade, and it's great for the community. Over here on this side of the building, this is going to be my office. Great view of the dealership on there. We also have great view. I mean, there's hardly any dealerships that have this for a view. So
No, can't beat that. And then over in this corner, what do we got over here?
Over here, this is really cool. We're proud of this. This could be a mother's room.
Really?
Right here. Yeah, absolutely. This is a family-friendly dealership, and you can't have that without having new moms that they need to feed, they need to change the kids.
So if they're purchasing a vehicle or if they're getting service done, this is where they can bring their kids.
Absolutely.
And the service is getting done right over here?
Yeah, our service department is right out through here.
Sean, thanks for showing us around the dealership. Looking good so far. When can folks expect for this place to be up and running?
I think November will be open.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it and come back and test drive some cars. We're going to head downtown now. What's going on down there?
Yeah, there's an organization, Ignite Presque, took over the classic Northeastland Hotel. So we'll head down there and meet Clint Deschain.
Great. We're taking the new pilot?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Clint, how we doing?
Hey, good to see you. Sean, welcome back.
Nice to see you, Clint.
Welcome to the Northeastland and Ignite Presque's new project.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So Northeastland's quite a property for the downtown of Presque. This is the third hotel on this exact same property. It was built in 1931. We've been a hotel, restaurant, barber shop. It's had just about every business. Right now we've got masseuses. We also have a tutoring facility in here. So it really meets the mission of Ignite Presque to try to grow entrepreneurship in our city, because this building's all been about growing our downtown and the entrepreneurship of our community. In addition to that, though, we will be running the hotel and the restaurant and the event center in here as a complete non-for-profit. All benefits and operations of this entity will be given back to the community in ways that help grow it and prosper our town and city and hopefully our region someday. We closed on it May 17th and hit the ground running. Everything's been a whirlwind ever since. We're building a renovation project, but the event centers will stay unchanged, and as we grow, it will grow with us. The reaction's been great. There's a lot of curiosity, but once they realize that we're trying to grow our community and taking what is basically the favorite building, I think, in the downtown, it's just such an iconic building. Everybody has a memory. Everyone I bump into. I worked there for 3 years. I worked there for a few years when I was in high school. But it's just so positive because this really brings us all together as a community, the history, the tradition. A gentleman from downstate came back. He was the former city manager of the city of Presque. He's been away for years, but he just sat in the red room and he said, if these walls could talk, is what he said. And I just had to laugh because it is true. There's just been so much that's happened, so many business deals that have happened. My history with the city of Presque starts with my parents. My father moved here in 1960. So I grew up here, went to Presque High School, went on to college and law school and spent some time away, but I was a town and city manager for years and I really loved community and economic development. And then last year, I just decided that all my skills were so focused on community development, it was time to try something a little bold. Starting a brand new nonprofit on the tails of a pandemic, definitely risky, but you know, it's exciting and the support we've received is so great. I mean, if it wasn't for the help of, you know, the Maine Community Foundation, the Rodney Mary Barton Smith Family Foundation, Northern Maine Development Corporation, City of Presque, all of them have come in and everybody's just been excited to help us out and help us get going in the right direction.
All right, so this is some of the history you're talking about, Clint.
Yeah, and I love this marketing piece. So the young woman in the photo, she was a winner of the Miss Presque pageant, and they just grabbed her and wanted to make it look like it was a Valentine's event. But as you can see, they had really good fine dining. Cafe Rouge and the Red Room were one and the same, and we just want to bring that back here, bring that fine dining experience back to the city of Presque. So welcome to the Red Room. This is the one I was telling you about earlier. This is going to continue to be our event space for 100 to 150 people. But our dreams, our plans, our goals is about growing our restaurant. And if it's successful, or when that's successful, we intend to move into this space and maybe make this a larger restaurant. And as you see right now, we got a dance floor built in. We'll keep having events that if people need a dance floor, we've got it there. But otherwise, this is going to be home to Rotary and a whole bunch of other organizations that can come and meet here. Just want to thank you all and say on behalf of Ignite Presque, our board of directors and all our staff, we love our little hotel and our new co-work space that we'll be bringing to this community. If you have a chance, come visit us, see us before, and then come back and see us again after. And check out our websites. We got a lot of good information. We'd love to see people learn more and dig more. We have a lot to share.
In our house, there's no such thing as an off-season. With hockey in the morning and afternoon soccer practice, on the other side of town. With Apple CarPlay to keep the whole family connected and 26 MPG for those last-minute grocery runs. Thank goodness for my favorite child. Discover new possibilities with a Honda and upgrade to a new Pilot. Visit MaineHondaDealers.com.
2020 was a big year for Barrett Made. We actually turned 5 years old. You know, it forced me to look back on how we've grown and where we've come from, and how Sydney and I, when we first started out, we would buy buildings and we fix them up ourselves, and that was really the genesis of Barrett Made. And what we learned from that process, we still use today. So, you know, we ask these questions to our clients. How would you use the house? How should we program it? What are your goals to get out of this project? And we try to make it easy through open communication and putting everything on the table and making sure everybody's on the same page.
Shopping at Aristyle means that you are part of a larger community of women. Usually your first visit is never your last, and we have customers from all across the country, and they shop with us because of the service that we provide and the connection that we have formed with them. We have a tremendous amount of customer loyalty, something which I am incredibly grateful for. And we always joke here that we're not only going to remember your name, but we're also going to remember your bra size too.
I came to the Kennebunk Health Center after I was introduced to all of the department heads, and I really fell in love with their vision and their energy. We are changing, we're growing, and I'm just really excited to be part of that. I love the fact that you get to know the patients. I love the fact that you get to know the families, and you can see the difference that you make every day when you're enriching their lives. You get such a positive, you know, payback for that, it just became my passion. We are all about the quality of life for these people, and we just try to make it as best that we can. And not every facility has that focus, so that's a nice culture here that's different than other places.
Welcome, Connor to Governor's, just down the street from Northeastland. This is a great spot for lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Stuff looks great. I mean, thanks for taking me here. What's it been like to live and to work here in Presque over the past year?
Actually, it's semi-normal. You know, I know COVID kind of affected things, but Presque we're pretty hardy and resilient people up here, and it's probably as close to normal as you find anywhere in the country.
Well, that's great to hear. It certainly felt like a normal day today. Thanks for showing us around. Yeah. We had a great time, Sean. Can't wait to dig into some of this food, and we can't wait to come back this winter and hopefully do some snowmobiling.
We're happy to have you. Awesome.
Thanks to Sean and Clint for showing us around the county today. We had a great time. Now, from Aroostook to Washington County, when we come back, Sarah's going to highlight a maker for us in Eastport. Stick around.
I'm Jean Hewlett, President and CEO of Maine Community Bank. We chose Westbrook for our new location because it's very similar to the communities we come from. It reminds us of what we've been able to do to help Biddeford through their renaissance and Lewiston Auburn through theirs. It's a great time to be part of a community that is growing and looking to the future. We're bringing 50 jobs to Westbrook, and we'll be hiring from the community. So we're making a real commitment to the Westbrook area, and with the growth we see here, we want to be part of that and help support it. It's a great time to be part of a community that is growing and looking to the future. Westbrook, we can't wait to meet you.
Hi, I'm Dot with the Dot Ollier team at RE/MAX Riverside. I created the team out of a need, a sense that consumers of real estate services benefit from a collaborative approach. The members of my team are handpicked. We work superbly together. Every buyer, every seller gets not one agent, but two. We work in pairs so that someone is always available to meet that client's needs. We love all the people we meet in this business, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.
Welcome to Eastport. This place is truly one of a kind. It is not only Maine's, but it is the United States' easternmost point. Every morning, the first glimpse at this country's sunrise is right over this horizon. Also right here in 1900, J. Wesley Raye, the young son of what else but a sea captain, saw a need amidst the booming sardine industry here. And what he started making then, his family, for 4 generations, is still making today.
Raye's Mustard Mill is such a part of the fabric of the community here in Eastport and a part of the history and legacy of this part of Maine. We feel a special obligation to preserve it for the future and to maintain it as not only Eastport's last remaining manufacturer, but also as a museum and tourist attraction that brings people to the community.
So we were living in Washington, D.C., and we came back and we were looking for something to do with our lives here in Eastport, Maine. We knew Raye's Mustard existed. We loved the fact that the product had our name on it. It was a great product. And so we talked to his cousin, and lo and behold, we bought the business.
Well, one thing we've learned is that there's a Maine mystique. There's something about a Maine product. When you introduce a product from Maine, I think people just connote that with something that's going to be quality, it's going to be authentic, it's going to be clean, it's going to be real. It's really fun to see people's eyes light up when you have a Maine product.
Looking out on this easternmost harbor is this, Raye's Mustard Pantry Store, where you can pick up any one of their many varieties. But where they're making it and how is what's truly unique. Right up the street from here is Raye's historic old stone mill. Built in 1903, it is the only mill left of its kind in all of North America.
Welcome to Raye's Mustard Mill. This mill, as you see it today, people often will say it looks like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. This is a mill that was built in 1903 using Second Industrial Revolution machinery that is still working today. The mill is operated on a central drive shaft that runs down the center of the mill, powered by an electric motor. Back in the day, it was actually a steam engine. There are belts that turn the stones. There are pumps between each stone that pumps the mustard from stone to stone. We begin the process by putting the crushed mustard seeds in the batching tank with water and vinegar. The process is that the mustard flows across a series of 4 stones. These are quartz stones that were purchased by my great-great-uncle J. Wesley Raye and shipped here from France in 1900. The same stones are still grinding mustard today. As the mustard goes across each stone, it becomes progressively smoother and creamier. When it comes off the finished stone, it has the texture you expect in mustard. Our cold grind process is unique. It is the traditional way of making mustard, but we're the only people that still do it this way in a traditional stone ground mill. Mustard brings out flavors in what you put it in. It doesn't mask, it doesn't overpower. It just complements and brings the true flavor out.
We have 33 different flavors. We pride ourselves on collaborating with many other makers in Maine, so we do wine mustards and beer mustards, but we listen to our customers.
The flavors are almost like, you know, children. You can't really have a favorite. Yeah, we love them all. It's great to be part of something that's been in my family for so long and in the town that I love.
And we hope that our lasting legacy with the museum is that we forever tie Raye's Mustard to Eastport, because that's where it started and that's where it's going to be forever.
Well, we're back in Portland here at OMaine Studios, but Connor and I have taken you on quite the journey. I'm excited now, though, to be joined by our good friend Kim Pope of Bangor Savings Bank, and I hear you were just down east yourself.
I was. Eastport is such a beautiful seaside community. I even got to stop by Raye's.
Oh, great.
It was amazing, and it's such a reminder of the iconic businesses in Maine and the unique creative work that's being done, which is why Bangor Savings Bank is so excited to support Maker's Way. We love the fact that you're telling the stories of the great things happening.
Well, we're so thankful and excited to have you along for the journey. Again, we got the perfect topping to last week's red snapper with these Rays. I'm going with maple horseradish. How about you?
Sarah, I have the classic Downey schooner.
Awesome. Well, we'll be branching away from food beyond in this journey. We've got artists and craftsmen of all type coming up, so we will see you next time. Thanks again for being here, Kim.
Thank you for the privilege.
Cheers.
That's going to do it for this episode of Places and Spaces. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on social media at Places and Spaces Maine or on Facebook at Maine Life Media. And if there's a special place or space that you want featured in the show, be sure to send us an email. We'll see you guys next time.